live. Hey folks, today is a special day because today we are going to be making a rather large announcement live. So welcome to the stream, and on this Tuesday 7 p.m. you have chosen to come for low-level design questions, to know some popular low-level design questions and also about some tips and tricks. That will be happening. Apart from that, if you have any doubts or queries or any kind of any kind of questions that you have, you can post it in the chat and we'll be looking at it. Hi Rishi, hi Shubham, hi Crazy Soul, welcome to the stream. With us we have Arun Goel. Arun, as you probably know by now, is SD2 at Atlassian. He's worked with us in building the interview ready low level design course. He's extremely good when it comes to low level design, and yes, that's what we're going to be talking about today. Arun, do you want to say hi to the audience?
Hey everyone, I hope you must be knowing me by now, and you're gonna see me forever, I feel. Is that right, Gaurav?
If you live forever, yes, sure.
Your course will live, our course will live forever.
Live forever, yes. Far
Yeah.
after we are gone, it will be there. Great.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
okay, so some other questions on the chat, guys. We can see on the chat, actually, I've taken a poll. 121 votes have come. 43% of the audience is SD1. Okay, so
Yes.
that is roughly 50 out of 120 or 130 people are SD1. Okay, now actually votes are pouring in now also, but college undergrads and SD2 are second. They are both in the same place at 22%. That's 26, 27 people. And then we have SD3, which is at 15%. So most of our audience is SD1, and probably then we have the right target segment. Yeah. The low-level design usually is asked for SD1, SD2, even college undergrads. The kind of low-level design which is asked for SD3 is slightly different. It's more on machine coding or an expectation of you looking at the code and trying to optimize it, not just in terms of memory and time, but actually optimizing it in terms of making it more correct, making it more reliable, those kind of things. But before you do that, you need your basics crystal clear, and that's what we are going to be talking about today. How do you take requirements and actually convert them into code? So, okay, guys, we'll wait for 2 more minutes for everyone else to join, and for your questions, please feel free to post on the chat. Otherwise, we'll take our own set of questions. Yes. We will show our agenda, yes. Every question will be measured and carefully. Nitin has asked a question. It's more of a statement. Shubham is talking about which surprise are you talking about? Okay.
It's not a surprise anymore.
It's not a surprise anymore, but it is something which is on. Shubham is asking, has any course been launched? Very good question, Shubham. Yes. Rohit, hello. I am a fresh graduate. Should I focus on system design or more on DSA? Also, can you tell me what will be the future scope? Okay, I've just pinned this message. Maybe we can answer that in a minute. Let's wait for another minute so that the other questions also come in. When will this course be fully completed, Vinil? So the low-level design course, I think. That's another interesting question. Is there any roadmap or document to kickstart system design both high and low level? Anyways, we'll check out interview
This,
ready though. Okay.
this is a good question.
Okay. Okay. Let's take that first then.
This
Okay.
Sujan is asking, can you create course for low-level design and system design? Sujan
Sujan,
Kumar.
okay, we'll get to you next. First, let's go for Crazy Soul. Is there any roadmap or document to kickstart system design, both high level and low level? We'll check out interview ready. That's good. What do you think, Arun? Is there any
Yeah,
roadmap?
yes, I feel. First of all, each and every person should have basic knowledge of DSA, good knowledge about OOPS. This is something which is very important. Then you should go on
When you
this.
mean DSA, you mean data structures and algorithms, and OOPS is
Yes,
object-oriented
OOPS.
programming.
Yes, OOPS is really important. Make your
Okay.
concepts crystal clear in that. And basic DSA, of course, everyone should know about which data structures, what do they do. This is one thing. Then
So
a
if I
person
had to
should
write that
definitely.
down,
Mhm.
OOPS, what would be inside OOPS? Could you tell me that? Solid
Classes,
principles.
interface, abstract classes, solid principles.
Okay. Inheritance,
Abstract
composition.
classes,
Okay.
composition, association, aggregation.
So if I read all these theoretical things, will that be enough?
Uh, Basically, you should be having good knowledge about OOPS concepts, right? You should
Okay.
be well versed with all of these concepts. Basic DS and algo, which means that you should know which data structure does what thing, how you can improve storage, how you can improve time to insert, time to delete, time to update. Okay, and then I feel that you can go ahead and start picking up systems, small systems, maybe let's say load balancer, okay, or cache is not small, but you can pick up one or two requirements and then you can start building on that. Okay, for example, we have taken social media, we have taken cache as well. Social media, take two requirements: user profile and posting of a user, right? And start writing a system about, like, how will a user follow any other user when a user will post basically, let's say, an image. How will it get feed into the other user's feed wall? Two or three requirements, build it, check it out, and this could be a kickstart. And
Okay.
later on, you can go ahead and check out the course on interview ready, low level design. After you're done with low level design, move on. Like, when you have good knowledge, when you know about systems, move on to the high level design, or you can
Okay.
do both of them in parallel also.
Do you
Again,
think
HLD courses
there's
also
no
on.
there's no chronology, right? There's like it's just
Yes, yes,
you can do it in both. Okay.
yeah. There's no chronology, because I remember seeing your videos first and then building systems. So there's no chronology. You can go ahead and see HLD first and then come to the low level design. Look at them in parallel, because these two things are quite different.
Okay.
Hmm.
Interesting. Also, is there any language specific construct that you look out for while implementing design patterns rather? Are there any constructs you benefit from while using Java? This has been asked by Pankaj. So, for
See,
example, yeah, there's a common question that Python and Java.
hmm,
Uh, I took a poll on LinkedIn. There were a few thousand votes, I think 5,000 votes, and
yeah,
most prefer to use Java for low-level design, but there's like 20% for C++ and 20% for Python.
Python.
So I guess it's basically because 20% of the college-going audience is C++,
Yes.
and Python seems to be quite popular, but then it's not popular enough. We had like
Hmm,
50% was Java, I think. Yeah, Go was very low. C Sharp was also
yeah.
low. So, do you think there's any language-specific constructs like in Python? There's a particular way of doing things. The factory pattern will change in Python, or there is another pattern which is only specific to Java, not for Python.
Okay. I've not used Python that much.
Neither have I.
Having said that,
Yeah.
having said that, oops remains the same. I feel for C++ Java, there could be few things here and there for sure. There would be few things here and there, but mostly if you see, looking at making the use case diagram from the system requirements is language agnostic. Okay,
Hmm.
then moving on, using that use case diagram to make the class diagram again is language agnostic. Then writing the code using that class diagram depends on language. You know, for Python you would implement it in a certain way, Java would implement it in a certain way. But if you see, 80% of the task is done in the first two steps. Now remaining third, that is just the 20%, I feel, which is just writing the code signatures and just telling the interviewer, okay, this function will do this. I think everyone can have a good hold on their language which they are coding in for a long time. And first two steps I feel are the major ones where people face a lot of difficulty. But definitely I would love to hear what people has to say about it. Maybe I am unaware of few of the issues that people are facing and would be really happy to take them up.
Yeah, I also have not heard anything which is very specific to Python, in the sense
Yes.
there is. It's not like the some things are different. Maybe package structure is different. Maybe you call a function in a different way, but it doesn't seem like the factory pattern is very different. It doesn't
Hmm.
seem like the design patterns change a lot. Yes, it's not an object-oriented language. That is true. Um, Akshay Chavan is asking, "Hi Gaurav, can you provide if sorry for that? Can you provide if we have collective course discounts? Uh, so if you buy low level and high level in system design, then do you have any discounts?" Okay, I think some of the questions are interesting. I'll just sign out, sign in with.
I think there's a discount that is running on the collective course, and I think you should
Yeah,
show all the people that how they
right.
can take benefit of uh, this new coupon code that comes on when you take a combo pack.
That's true. So what I'll do is first you just head to the interview ready course, right? And then I'll do this just for this live stream. After this live stream, again we can stop this, which is enable a special discount for you guys. Okay, yeah, that's right here. Let's see how this does. What do you think is a good discount coupon? Um,
Yeah.
let's put YT sale. I think it sounds good. It's a
Yeah.
amazingly large discount. Okay, I've enabled it here. Now let's go over here. We go to your account, and now there's three options. This is something new which we'll be announcing tomorrow, but it's partly announced here. Low level design. Yes, this is the course that you're looking for. You get to learn where to apply which design pattern. We cover popular LLD designs from major categories. You gain the confidence to crack LLD. It is very simple, very basic, like 3 bullets. Very simple. This is what we do. That's it. Are we selling you a fan company? No. Are we selling you a dream job? No. We are just talking about you will upskill yourself. It will be useful to you both in interviews and at work. Okay. Let's say you want to purchase this. You go over here, and then on the way you say that, listen, I actually need to know about high level design also and machine coding and the fundamentals of system design. That's a little expensive. Let me try to add this to the cart. Oh, I get a bundle discount. So anytime you're purchasing more than one course, yes, you get a bundle discount. That answers your question, Akshay. And yes, if you apply, oh, wrong, wrong. If you apply the YT sale, you get an amazing discount of um, 25%. This is massive. We'll just keep it on for this live stream, guys. It's just for you. And yes, so let me now purchase this. Okay. Now I'll just enter my details, my credit card number, mobile number, and everything. In fact, let me do that. So you can see the course price is mentioned over here. You can see what we are looking to do also next. This all sorts of study material. It's just us. So it's okay. Okay. So on the other hand, now if I then go to my page, interview ready page. Now if I look inside, this is a person who has already purchased the courses. Uh, let's go to low level design over here, and we can start from here also. You can see that this is low level design. This is the course offerings. If you don't, if you're not very convinced about purchasing it, one of the things that you can do is you can say, oh, wait. Let's relax. Let's go back. And now, you can see our affiliate's name also over here. Okay. We press course preview. Okay. And over here, you will know what we offer. Like low level design is over here. Also, you should be able to see this here itself. So this video will basically be telling you what we offer to fresh graduates, SD1, SD2, senior software engineers. Watch this video. It's really useful. The basic idea is the outcomes of this course, something which you're really interested in, is where to apply which design pattern. That is explained in a really good way. We talk about certain trade-offs also. Proficiency in popular low-level design questions. Yes, that's going to happen. And your boost in confidence and knowledge for interviews. You can see even in the free preview, you can see that there are design pattern trade-offs that we are adding here. And there are certain design patterns that we have already added. These are already mentioned in these chapters. Okay, car parking, chat app, payment gateway, e-commerce. E-commerce is like Amazon basically. Social media is like Facebook or Instagram. So that is what we have to offer. It's a very, very simple thing. If you go to your account page, you will be able to purchase this. One thing we have noticed a lot is, along with low-level design, folks are purchasing behavioral interview course, which does make sense because, as mentioned over here, from 0 to 10 years of experience, if you're applying for a job, you'll be really, really surprised by what a behavioral interview is. So if you're purchasing both, you get a combo discount firstly, and an amazing sale is going to make it actually cheaper than the asking price here. It's less than 3,000. Okay. Amazing, guys. YT sale is what you need to do. And what do you think, Arun? Was that?
This is some deal which I also didn't get.
Just to be frank, you have already purchased the course before all this, like long back, years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it is worth it. I think, and it's quite obvious. Okay. There are
I
some.
think just one more thing.
Yes, of course.
People should definitely watch. First of all, that playlist which you have on system design, people have watched, and I think they should watch. After they have watched that, now I would highly recommend each and everyone to go and watch system design course on Interview Ready. Trust me on this, everyone. It is worth paying. It is worth paying. Your round will get clear. I'm pretty sure you'll get a good idea about how to give a system design interview, and the amount of money which you get, or the upgraded money which you get when you transition from SD1 to SD2, or if you shift from one company to another, where you get, let's say, 20 to 30% raise minimum, that this amount would look really, really, really small. This would come out to be a really good investment. So I would highly recommend each and everyone to see the system design course.
Yeah, another thing that is very interesting to me personally is, if you think about what is a good course, like what is the best course out there for system design, this is it. I've checked out the other courses. Like you can talk about, there's lots of other courses. I don't know if I should name them, but there's a very popular one which is grokking the system design interview. There is systems expert.
Yes,
I've gone through these courses. In my personal opinion, like
they're not
if
at all
you
good.
have an interview coming up, yeah, it doesn't make sense. It's like
Yes.
that tiny incremental additional cost is going to give you so much more. We
So
we have Zoom classes twice a month, which is in itself a product, but we are just
yes,
adding that. So it's
I can compare both of them, by the way, because I was first year student. If you remember.
yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
so let me compare both of them. I had learned from both the courses, your course also and grokking also. I had. Okay, so grokking first of all doesn't have video lectures at all. Okay, they only have the content which looks like a PDF of a certain topic. Now, second is in your video, we have talked about trade-offs. You have talked about each and every possibility that could be there. Why you are choosing this way, why you're not choosing that way. In grokking course, there's just one single PDF where there's no trade-offs. They have just given you one solution, which you can, of course, if you read it, you'll get a slight perspective, but not, you'll be not that good if you read from grokking. Thirdly, just by reading, just by reading, uh, I personally feel really bored. Here you have video lectures in your where it keeps us engaged. Fourth thing is, after each and every lecture on your course which you've built, there are quizzes which are helping in great retention, by the way. Okay, now in grokking, it feels like cramming. It feels like, I'm not saying I'm cramming or somebody else would cram. It feels like when you read it, you have to read it again. So I think these three, 4 points are there, which I feel makes your course outstanding. But yeah, if they come, like I think they should think of
yeah,
something.
yeah, exactly. No, thank you so much for sharing that. And you're absolutely right. It's very hard to know whether you are doing well at system design without actually being tested for retention, comprehension. These kind of things are like very, very, very important. And the question quality here is also, in my opinion, we don't ask you questions like what happened. If you are asked to do this, then will you do that? You use a method. No, we actually ask you the core concept. So it's taken a long time. It was not the world's best course when it came out, but now
Yes,
it's been
it
a while.
is.
We have improved
It
it
is.
significantly. Yes.
Now it is. If you guys, you can go and see, each and every chapter is rated more than 4. It's either 4.5 or 5. You would hardly find any lesson in the chapter less than 4.5. And guys, there are, I can see the course. There are new chapters that are coming up every 1 month, let's say. And this course is going bigger and bigger. So I would highly recommend each and everyone. Right now, lifetime subscription is available. Go ahead and purchase it. There are doubt sessions that are happening every week, twice in a month actually, right? Where you can have one-on-one conversation with him, which is, I feel, a great way to start a conversation where you can ask your personal doubts and you can ask a number of doubts. He's not stopping you at all. Go ahead, see it, come with your doubts, he'll take it. Or you might
Yeah.
see me as well. So please, please,
Yes.
please, I would highly recommend, go ahead and look at this course. Just have a look. And right now it is being sold at an amazing price, where you're getting combo deals, 3 deals, behavioral interviews, LLD course, system design course. I would highly recommend. Not because my course is also there, but system design course is really good.
Yeah. Thank you for that, Arun. Thanks. Amazing. It would. Thank you so much. Yeah, I don't need to explain this, but we had not planned for Arun, a comparison, right, or between any of the different platforms. Nor
Yes.
had we thought of pitching it in this way. I mean, you're doing it. Thank you for that. Seriously, it's amazing hearing this. Uh, there is one question from Anish for the new course, which is low level design.
Mhm.
Does this have design pattern section, and will there be video lectures on it? So again, let me just share my screen here. This is what we have. Then let me just go to be ready. Okay. Okay, let's go inside. Does it have design pattern videos? we have specifically, purposely not chosen design pattern videos. And we were speaking about this today. I and Arun were talking about this today. The reason we did this is because when it comes to design patterns, this theory is helpful only in hindsight. Okay? It's helpful only when you know that it can be applied somewhere. If I tell you about some shoes which really help you run, like you can hear about it all day and the theory is just the theory. I'll tell you where the practice is, like in singleton design pattern, I think
Car
you have to
parking.
car parking, right? So here, this is a place where you have code. You actually go through all this. You have the class diagram also, downloadable and everything. All this is all right. If you like light mode, sure, whatever you like. But once you go through these, once you go through the entire lesson, you know where to apply the singleton design pattern. That's the important bit. We can make a video for this out of. We can make a video out of this for you. It's going to take you more time to comprehend, and it's going to take us more time to explain you the same concept. It's that simple. Over here, you can skim through certain things. Places which need detail, we use video. Places which need quick skimming through, we use PDFs. So by design, it has been chosen not to go for videos in this part. Tomorrow in future, maybe I don't think we'll go for videos ever, because it's like we have thought it through. And videos are not going to help you when it comes to learning about design patterns. It's not going to help you when it comes to learning about, frankly, like learning about binary search or something like that. Sometimes it does help, just in your first time in your life, you're seeing a concept, but what's going on with the observer pattern seems very low rated. What happened?
I'll have a look at it.
Okay, yeah. So that's the attitude we have also, by the way. It just naturally went on, oh my God, what's going on with the rating? We have to fix this. It's not like you purchase the course and we are, our job is done. Like whether you get into Google or you get into any company of your choice does not matter to me. That's not the case. We are actually making sure that it helps you. So singleton design, okay, let's see. The ratings in these design patterns are not the world's best.
Yeah.
But the intro video is fine. What's going on here? Yeah, I guess the videos have been high rated. Maybe there's something which is missing. Maybe it's not downloadable. I'll just have a look.
Okay, these one are good.
Composition
Why is
was
this low rated?
Yeah, we can have a look at this. Maybe it's small text.
Sure.
Is that the? Yeah, it's really small text. Is that the reason why? Because we reviewed this for publishing it, possibly. Or there might be some technical issue, or it might be just that the content is bad. But we'll get it fixed. Yeah, it's a lifetime validity, guys. It's not going to hurt you. Yeah, we keep updating this stuff based on quality. Okay, awesome. Thanks for the question. Let's get back to the questions here.
Ankesh is asking a question.
Yes.
If we buy courses, how can we get our doubts resolved since it's a video course?
Okay. Do you want to take that?
Yeah.
So,
So,
I mean,
so
you
hey,
know what we're going to do here.
so hey Ankesh. So the thing is, since it's a video content, whenever you see a video, below it you can see a discussion panel over there where you can post your comment or any question which you have. You can get your answer first of all there. Secondly, if you're still not clear about the answer or you haven't understood what the answer says, every twice in every month we are having these Zoom sessions where you can come and you can have one-on-one conversation with us in the Zoom session where you can ask your questions and get your doubts clarified. So these are the two ways.
Right. Yeah, those are the two major ways. There is one that you can just ask on the chat also, but we would suggest that you come to the Zoom session. Others might also have the same doubt. If you can't wait, of course, just post it in the discussion tab. We try our level best to answer the question ASAP, but frankly speaking, it might take a little bit of time. However, in the Zoom class, you can directly ask, and that is every 15 days approximately. In the last Zoom class, I don't know if I should share this story. There was this one question which was about a real life scenario. Okay, a person had a lot of containers which were being hosted in some in some cloud solution providers area. So they asked us the question on the Zoom class, and everybody saw the problem, and they had different suggestions.
Hmm.
It was not just me who was telling that you should do it this way, you should do it that way. There were like 10
Right.
people who were looking into the problem, and then this person was sharing screen. Not sharing screen, they shared an image link which I was sharing through share screen, and it was really interesting. All of us were having a good time. Like, we were laughing. We were like this. We were not laughing at the problem or anything. We were just having fun. We were
It
just
was,
joking.
yeah.
So it's amazing. So you should definitely try one of these Zoom sessions. It's very interesting. I love it. I look forward to these normally. Okay, digressing a little bit here, but okay, can you suggest if I should go with full stack JS or Node? I have to experience. These are difficult questions to answer. Okay. Does your low level design or system design course cover front end aspects as well? This is Manish.
So somewhere we have talked about, we just have talked about, we have just nudged how the front end would act upon it, just nudged. This is not a front end design course. Uh, Me and Gaurav had a chat about it, which we might take up later on. But right now, this just a little bit nudging. We haven't talked about front end in this. If you're
Yeah.
looking for a front end system design, we haven't.
Exactly. Yeah, guys, if you're looking for DevOps, front end, um, something specific to the database, right now we don't really have much to offer you. DevOps, of course, there's system design. If you're interested in that, you can go there. But low level design is specific to SD1 college undergrads and up to SD2, and not front end. Okay, that's how we will put it. There's one very common question which has been asked. Akshat Ojha has asked it. Siddharth Dubey has also asked it. Is the validity for lifetime?
You can
Yes.
answer this better.
Yes, it
Mhm.
is for now, and
Yeah.
I'm not joking. It is for now, for lifetime. Um, we'll we'll never take away the option of lifetime validity from you, especially folks who have purchased the course. You never need to worry, it is lifetime validity. We have made a promise, we are going to keep it, unless we are going bankrupt or something. But otherwise, it's a promise, we are going to keep it. Lifetime validity means lifetime validity. Having said that, yes, moving forward we might give you the option of, do you not want lifetime validity? uh, sure, okay. And moving even more forward, we might say that, okay, there is no such thing as lifetime validity for new users. So now is a good time, actually, to make that decision. Okay, I believe there should be a discount coupon for someone who has already purchased your courses previously. We actually did send an email, Supriya,
Yeah.
and you had an amazing discount when
So
you might see it on your email also, actually.
yeah. Supriya, we started with interview ready premium customers in the
Yeah,
beginning, where we were selling the course at 75% discount, if you see, right? And I think you might have missed it, but right now also it's not a bad deal, to be honest.
yes, yes,
We are operating at more than 50% discount. Oh, no, not 50, 25% discount,
yeah, it's
and
32.
you still can purchase it.
Right, right. It's amazing. Litesh Shetty is asking, okay, just before that, I believe there should be a discount coupon. Okay, that is taken care of. Let's put it. I believe there should be a discount coupon for someone who has. Why am I reading it again? Gaurav bought the course today. Arun Goyal's audio is so noisy in those lectures. Better if you record it with a good mic. Arun, what do you have to say for this?
Okay, I also got this feedback in one or two
Yes,
videos it
today
is,
we were
which
discussing
we
this
are
today.
which we are getting reshot. So
Yeah,
guys, need not to worry. The content, each and every problem which you have with the content will get improved for sure.
I'll I'll actually, why not share this? Let me share my screen. Testimonials. I think it's slash all. Okay. Yes, this is it. These are unedited reviews, right? Simply for the low-level design course, just for low-level design. Okay. There are reviews which are negative. There are reviews which are positive. I think we can also filter according to negative and positive. There must be some sort of a filter here. Is there any filter for? No, there is not. Okay, fine. You can also submit your testimonial once you have done this. We'll check your course progress and based on that, just add you. But there are positive ones. There are negative ones. Some folks have absolutely loved it. Lots of folks have loved it, actually. If you see, on average, the rating is above 4, like we mentioned. There's been some amazingly good feedback. Yakshit Jain, thank you so much for this. Today, we were going through your feedback. There was also, Mohammed had some really good feedback. Ayush had some really, really good feedback. He's liked the course, but he still had a lot of, you can improve here, you can improve there. These are genuine testimonials. Go through them. If you're convinced, sure, it's a worthwhile investment. Some of them have images. I think a lot of them, though, have LinkedIn profiles also. So you can connect with them separately if you want. So, great, amazing. I'll just share this link on the chat for your reference. Okay. Live session is also for lifetime. Nitin Kukreti is asking this. Yes. For now. And this one is like probably the first thing that's going to go off in terms of lifetime validity. The first thing which will go is something which is going to be taken twice a month. So live sessions are something which is really worth the price in itself, actually. What are the prerequisites for this course? Kundan Negi is asking this.
I think we've looked upon
It's
this.
inside the course. Yeah. All of the prerequisites are inside the course, guys. How long can I access the course content? That's forever. Thanks, guys. Purchase 2 more, so have all 3. I need to start the courses now. Yes, that is the only thing that's going to make the impact, right? Paying up, I have paid up for machine learning courses 50K more for like I had gone to Udacity. Paying is one part of the thing. You might think that after paying, you'll be super interested, but you may not be. It's partly our responsibility to keep you engaged. We send you weekly, actually bi-weekly, I think, mailers. So twice a week, we keep trying to get you engaged, but it has to come largely from you. We are starting to take permission on WhatsApp that can we ping you so that we can keep you on track. Can we help you by booking some slot in your Google Calendar? These are all ideas, but what's going to differentiate you is you actually going through the course and studying. Especially all 3 are really good actually, but I'm very excited about low-level design and behavioral right now because they are new and they are so different right now. Okay, how long can I access? I looked into the contents. Why not first go ground up, explaining the different patterns theoretically and letting the students participate in choosing patterns for software construction? This is Kumara Kantiraba. Interesting idea. What do you think, Arun? So the idea is first do design patterns.
So so what he means to say is let students participate in choosing patterns for the software construction. How can we implement it? Like, do we want us to talk about each and every pattern and then let the student decide what he wants to choose? Or
I think that's the part. I think you can leave the second one. Maybe it needs more context. Second part of the question is not very clear. How do you choose? Because it may be an incorrect pattern for, like, you can't take the singleton pattern and apply it anywhere you like. So let's just take the first part, which is, hey, why don't you talk about the design patterns first and then talk about the use cases?
so there are PDFs like we have showed for the design patterns. Now we are explaining the use of that design pattern using the question which we have taken, or the software which we have taken up. And I personally feel that this would give much more better clarity. Making a separate video on each and every design pattern is going to increase time of understanding for you guys. And these are very small curated content, hardly 1.5 page, out of which mostly is the code. Okay, so
Yeah.
just looking at it would give you a great insight, a good understanding of what that design pattern is. And even we have talked about this design patterns comparison with other design patterns. Okay, for example, observer versus publisher, right? uh, Looks similar, but there is a difference. That's why these are two different design patterns, and we have talked about it. There's a difference over there which you can see in the course.
Yeah, trade-offs.
Trade-offs.
Design pattern
So
trade-offs is a section.
guys, you can have a look, and yeah, I think that is it.
There's one question: are new LED questions going to be added to the LED course?
Yes, yes. So there's this new question which is already added. When we
Yeah,
launched the course, there were only four. Now
yeah,
there's payment gateway, which is Razorpay, Stripe, Zeta, all
PayPal.
these payment gateways, PayPal. Yes. So there's one chapter which is already added. Now there are many more in the pipelines. For example, Cash is coming up, Zoom is coming up, Google Calendar is coming up, stock broking app which is Zerodha is coming up. Now Zerodha is very like I'm not saying Zerodha is similar to Upstocks, right? You know, Grow, where there's live trading going on, and
FTX.
WazirX, yeah, FTX, WazirX, where you can
FTX,
see
yeah.
prices changing every second, right?
True.
So we are not picking up any particular software. We're trying to pick up a category. So if you take about the existing chapters which are the e-commerce, now we haven't picked any particular e-commerce. Amazon is one such example. Zepto is another such example. PharmEasy is another example of e-commerce which you can use. In that category, that falls in that category. Netmeds, Big Basket, so Snapdeal, Mintra. So you can see all the different e-commerce platforms. One is for electronics, one is for clothing, one is Nike, one is for fashion. So we have tried to pick up categories. We're not picking up individual softwares.
Yeah. Otherwise, it gets tedious and you don't learn actually. You learn
Yeah,
30 different techniques to do a karate chop instead of understanding that, okay, this is a general idea of an attack or a defense, or this is how a chop works. So okay, there's Ankesh has purchased the course. Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Ankesh. All the best. We'll see you in the next Zoom class.
Zoom.
Uh, can we have a group so that we know about the Zoom classes? Till now, WhatsApp numbers we have been very very careful not to ping you on WhatsApp because we want to really be sure that we get your consent. So for that we are working through something. Check your mailer. You will get a Zoom link, of course. You will also see it when you log into the website, right? You'll be able to see on the banner the Zoom link. Just 2-3 days before you'll get. And also for low level design, we are coming up with a regular time every month. So in system design, we have first Sunday 9 p.m. and third Monday 7 p.m. IST both times. For low level design, we are just coming up because it's a small section right now. I think only 600-700 people are purchased. So we need a little bit of feedback from you that what is the right time, and then we'll go ahead with it. Okay, but yeah, let's catch up, Ankesh, next time. Uh, Abdul is asking a very interesting question. This is both easy and difficult to answer. Courses on interview ready are for those preparing for interviews, or any software engineer can benefit from them? Are we making you
First,
just interview ready? Yes.
first of all, to the second part of the question, any software engineer can benefit from them. I feel yes, any software engineer can benefit from them. Second thing, course on interview ready are for preparing interviews. Now, as a part of learning through that course, the side part which you get is that you'll succeed in your interviews. Okay,
Exactly.
it's on the side. Once
It's
you
a
do
side
the
effect.
course, you get the benefit. Okay, I hope I'm able to answer in the right way, Abdul. If you have any other
Yeah.
specific question, please do come again.
Yeah, Abdul, that's a really good question, and I think there's a joke that we have at Interview Ready. Uh, Maybe we should make it our tagline. Like, that's my secret captain. I'm always interview ready. So, like in the Hulk says that I'm always interview ready. The only way you can be always interview ready is if you're actually upskilling yourself. So it's not that you want to change your job. It's not that you want some short term, quickly understanding questions and then going and solving some questions. It's actually you're getting ready, upskilling yourself for your job. That's our aim. And we ask for ratings also in that way. We don't say that did you like this question, did it come in an interview.
Hmm.
It's not just that. I heard learning orders. What's the difference between low level design course and system design course? This is another good one. Kundan Negi.
Okay.
Okay, we have Arun, do you want to take this or should I?
Yeah. Yeah. We can take this and you can add on to it.
Okay, sure.
See, Kundan, Kundan, LLD course talks about the real coding part, how you code, okay, how you divide your things into code. Now, why do you need to design it? The thing is, there would be many more developers that would be coming in to add code to it. Okay, so first thing, the new developers that come in should be able to understand your code, read your code, make changes to the code so that rest of the part of the code which you need not to change, there is no other thing which you need to add there. Okay, designing there is really important. Second is code should look readable. That is why we need LLD. Third part is how do you implement the system. For example, you've talked about social media, you've talked about everything, but here comes the real implementation. Go ahead and code. Okay, how do you divide the big chunk into separate services so that which you can assign it to separate teams. Okay, for example, in e-commerce, let's talk about checking out and searching. So when you search a product, it shows you a list of product, then shows your product page. Now this is completely independent feature of an e-commerce app. If you compare it to the delivery feature, where you are able to see the progress, okay, this product has come till here, this product has come till here, right? So these are two separate services. Now, how do you make them separate? How do you make different teams work upon them separately? This is what we talk about. Maybe Gaurav, you can add on to it.
Yeah. Um, okay. The existing course on system design and the low level design course, very simply put, the existing course, low level design, is much more geared towards machine coding. So there is unit tests for each problem that we have. We have three problems there: machine coding a cache, machine coding an event bus, and machine coding of splitwise. Test cases exist, concurrency exists, ordering is a thing. We talk about how do you know, have APIs over here which will be working generics. What they are good for specifically are SD3 and plus rules. Okay, for SD1, 2, you will not be able to understand those concepts if you don't know about this. Right? We don't talk about design patterns over there because that is a prerequisite. Like that's expected. So if you go through this low level design course, which is one of the things that we got from users, right? We didn't just come up with a low level design course. We actually spoke to people and they said that I'm not understanding this low level design. This is actually pretty complex what you have out here. So I need something on the basics. Tell me about solid principles, design patterns, something which helps me actually, behave like an engineer when some requirements are given. So this course is targeted not for SD3 plus level. It is targeted for college undergrads, SD1, SD2. That's where we are going. And yeah, that is the difference. So it's good. Okay. Um, there's one interesting message. Akshat is giving feedback. I have bought your course. but somehow I feel there can be more visual representation of how processes, code, and concepts happen. We can work on this. Although I thought that we were doing okay here, but we can work on this. Maybe we can speak to our editing team and have a more visual representation.
Yes.
So would it be? I think the code also you want to see visually happening. We usually are very close to the code. Like when we are coding, we just have the code in front of you because that is what will happen in real life. So that was the idea. Okay, that's an interesting feedback. Thank you, Akshat. We look into it more. Uh, I don't mean to dismiss the feedback. So we have already noted it. Great. Are there any prerequisites apart from OOPS and DSE that is required to start with the LLD and SDS course? You don't even need OOPS. Frankly, we have taken care of all prerequisites inside. And if they're so for each question, we have taken care of the prerequisites. Arun, do you think the same, or do you think some
Yeah.
OOPS?
Basic knowledge, of course, is required, very basic. And even if you don't, or if you have forgotten how is inheritance different from abstract, right? We have taken care of that. You need not to hop on any other site. Will not give you a chance that you'll need to hop on any other site and check out what the difference is. We have provided a document over there. Now, if there is, of course, you can put there in the comment section, and we will take that up. By mistakenly, we would have forgotten, or like for example, design pattern was something that we thought that people might have known, but we got this feedback that okay, we want it right here. So we have curated the content and we have gone over it again and again. Okay, so we have added it. So any of the thing which you find missing or you want us to add, please put it, we'll take it up.
Awesome. Yeah, as close as you can get to the instructor. Arun is sitting
Yes.
right here. For they're instructors. I'm also thoda sa I've also done. I think how many are 5 are released till now, Arun, and I think 3 are from me. I mean, I'm just saying.
Yeah,
Just
from
joking.
you.
That's because the editing team is closely, speaking with me, so I get to push out videos faster than Arun. Arun actually comes up with the course content and then he goes to the editing team and I'm like, I have just posted this video. Would you like to look into it? They're like, yeah, sure. Yeah. Office politics are going to come out now.
Mhm.
For low-level design, should I first watch all additional free resources available on your system design course? It's not necessary. For low-level design, everything, all the prerequisites are already in the course. Yeah. Okay. New low-level design is worth it because I like your implementation part, which is most important thing in the whole course, because implementation is always better than theory. Amazing. Thank you so much for that, Nikhil. It really validates our thought process. We were thinking about this, right? That once you apply something, you learn it so much better. That's why we have PDF design patterns and video explanations, examples. Arun, this feels good, right?
Yeah, it does.
Nikhil has our back. Ishan is asking, can we do a low-level design on Counter-Strike and vehicle infotainment
Oh,
systems?
this would be good.
Yeah, yeah. I guess this would be pretty intense also, because
Yeah, it would be pretty
if you're
intense.
really thinking of moving the game physics or something over here, I can think of many design. Oh, by the way, being really frank, some of the most intense code and design patterns and algorithms and math is applied in games.
Yes.
I've seen gamer programmers; they are like crazy when it comes to their
Yeah.
code is really well written also in terms of design patterns and everything, but it's like pretty intense also. Like it's got physics in it. It's got an
Yes.
object when it's hit, it has to move in a certain way. An event comes in, you have to consider that event as person shot here and the person is moving, the other person is moving. So you have to bring them back on that timeline and see if the shot hit their head at the right time. So apart from all the physics and all that, you also have to look at concurrency and everything. So it's pretty intense. Very, very interesting.
And it would look good also if you take it, because GKCS, I think people don't know what the full form is.
CS, yeah. Could it be Counter Strike? Okay. Short answer, yes. Abdul, thank you for clarifying. Have a plan to purchase. Doing is always better than planning, but yes, Abdul. I'm not pushing you to the purchase. I'm actually telling you, like, for example, if you purchase and you say, I have a plan to study. No. Start. Just do it. Go ahead. Book your calendar slot and start studying. Okay. So that's great. Better to do low-level design before doing system design. What should be the sequence of learning? Please guide the audience. Kaushik, it kind of depends. If you are, there is no chronology. No chronology. आप समझिए ऐसा कुछ नहीं है. Both are important. You can start with either. Arun, is there any chronology that you would suggest?
No, I think they can do anything.
Yeah, anything is fine. Getting server error when I try to sign up using Google account. Oh man. Crazy Soul, are you trying to use the in-app link? Just go to Chrome and try to open it. I have seen this error. Today, in fact, we discovered this error. That's not true. Day before yesterday, I think somebody messaged me saying that I'm not able to log in, 403, unauthorized HTTP code, because I'm trying a Google sign in. So then we looked into it and then we saw, okay, it's like through Instagram, that link they're trying to access it. And so Instagram has its own user agent, which is not allowed. When Google sees there's this Instagram guy who's opened his own browser and is trying to get me authenticated through Google, I'm not going to allow it. The Google OAuth does not work. So just open it on your Chrome browser simply, and you'll be able to access. You'll be able to use your Google sign in. We are looking into this, by the way. We'll get it fixed, but it will waste your time. So you do it this way. Is projects also covered in course? I don't know what you mean by that, Anivesh. We do take questions though in the course. YTCL coupon, is it only available for this stream? Arbab Shahid, yes. I haven't watched the course much yet. Can we also add solid principles implementation specifying in one LLD problem if it is not there? Yeah, we spoke about this today, I think, Arun.
Yeah.
Crazy Soul is saying from Chrome only I tried, not by link. That is crazy. That is crazy. Wait, I'll just try to access the course. Thanks for letting me know. And let's try. Sign in Google. Okay. I'm able to sign in. But I'm not one of those guys who says it's working on my local machine. So let me actually try using another account. Yeah, this should work. This is called live debugging, guys. Whether you call it user feedback or just pure. It is working for 2 Google accounts for me. So I'll look into this separately then. Thanks for reporting it. We'll look into it. If you have a screenshot, please share it with us at contact@interviewready. Right, that will really, really help. Okay. Yes, Ajay is saying enable third-party sign-in in Chrome. Check your settings. Smart. Yeah, that's also true. If you are coming in through incognito, especially, no browser can actually just give you a Google sign-in. Third-party cookies are needed unless we give you a token. Token-based auth is also possible. That's what we are doing. We are actually adding it to your cookie. Yeah.
No, he has replied. Yes, replied. Server error. Please try again later.
Try again later. This is good. I'll just take this message and we'll add it to our Jira ticket. I can open GitHub right now and start debugging, but I'll do that later. Thank you so much for this, Crazy Soul, and connect with us separately. We can probably give you special discount, yeah. Because you tried right now to log in and you are not able to. If you can log in through GitHub, that's okay. Or if you can log in through username and password, I agree. But it's a little tedious, but it's good. But do connect with us separately, Crazy Soul. Thank you so much for this. Thank you for letting us know. Aman Gupta, any discounts? Yes, YT sale is on. Okay. Any other questions, guys, before we walk into the sunset at 8 p.m. this Tuesday evening? Thank you so much for listening. Firstly, for coming here. I know all of you are interested in low-level design, in learning, in upskilling, in possibly adding value to your team, possibly switching companies, whatever be the case. Our intent is through this course to be able to help you upskill yourself. Okay, and it's a lifetime validity course for now, which means that if you purchase it now, at any point in time, if you tell us that this needs improvement, we are there, we are listening, and we make sure that the course content quality is high. Trust me, we actually get together every day. We have a stand up, so that's not bad. Early in the morning, we are like, okay, now. No big deal for me. I wake up at 5, so. But when
Yeah,
the kid,
even I wake up around 7.
oh, okay, it's going to get jealous here.
But now we have changed the timings.
Yes, I have a kid now, so
Yeah,
he's
it's
the
okay.
guy. Yeah, it's good. It's really good.
It's good.
I've never been happier in my life, actually. But I can now understand why fathers actually are so happy. There was this recently, I was going to a chess tournament in Hyderabad, and
Okay.
some people had driven from Bangalore for the chess tournament of their kids.
Okay. Okay.
Much, no? I mean, you can just do this online, dude. Like, it's chess. Like, it's no big
Yeah.
deal. But now I think I can understand, like, maybe a little bit. They are excited. They're so happy. So their kids are small, 8-year-olds. They are 10-year-olds. The parents are excited, but it makes sense also. Like, what more important? What do you have? Is the question. Yeah. Okay. Kaushik Mishra is saying winter sale and YT sale both can be applied. Winter sale is 10%, Kaushik. If you purchase multiple courses, you get a combo discount of 10% additional. So you don't need to apply winter sale. Go for YT sale, and combo discount is auto applied if you purchase multiple courses. So yeah. Can simple web server based application state be recovered in case the disk space reaches 100% on the host the application is running on? My God, Shishir, this is a really specific question. I don't think I can answer this. I mean, I would suggest you actually connect with the cloud solution provider you have. It looks like you have a cloud solution provider. If not, then what are you using? Are you using Java? It has its own tools to try to recover state. Disk space, 100%. Oh, okay. Do you have any backups? What can you do? Maybe talk to folks in your company that will help. In your place, I would have, I leave this to AWS basically. If it is at 100% disk space, which is crazy, then we start looking at why is there so much data being pushed in, and can we delete some records? Like, most likely you have a lot of useless data hanging around, unless you have really under provision. Because persisting data should be very cheap, and you should not have that problem. Prerequisites for this course, nothing is there. Aman Gupta has purchased the course. Yay! Okay, on that happy note, guys, thank you so much for coming. And thank you for making this a wonderful evening for us. I can see that, a lot of you have purchased the course. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Oh my god, there's been like 20 purchases so just flown in right now. Okay,
Oh, wow.
and I'm just going up and it's not ending. So thank you so much for this. Let us know how you find it. We'll see you in the next Zoom class, and let's stay connected. Thank you, guys. Arun, any final thoughts?
Thank you so much, each and everyone. I hope we answered your queries. Whichever questions you had, I hope those are cleared. If you have any other questions, you can again come up and ask us. Do purchase the course. This would make us really happy. Do provide us feedback. We would have a look on each and every feedback and we'll try to work upon them.
Awesome. Okay.
Thank you so much.
You guys have a great week ahead. Take care. Bye bye.
Bye bye.